Bonjour, madame. You must be the wonderful cook.
The wonderful cook.
Wonderful and modest, sir. I am Rihanna.
My taste buds thank you for the ravishing meal last night. It has been some time since I ate so well.
Glad to hear it, sir.
S'il te plaît, madame. A detective is fine.
In that case, mademoiselle is fine for me, and I will ignore your presumption of marriage.
Oh, right, I apologize, Mademoiselle Rihanna.
Très bon, mademoiselle.
You have been with the Van der Bosch family for quite some time.
That's right. I've seen staff come and go, but a house always needs a trustworthy cook.
Someone like you, Mademoiselle.
I agree. But if I was to eat what you prepare every day, I fear I may be the size of La Maison.
Not a bad thing, detective. You could do with some meat on your bones.
Well, with the snow still not clearing, we may be stuck here for the weekend. Perhaps I should look to adjust my pantalon buttons.
I understand you took some ice to the Major yesterday.
I did. Monsieur Archie told me what had happened. Bruises can swell fast, so I took him some ice to bring it down.
Strange. Monsieur Sterling told me it was the Major that requested the ice.
How was the Major when you saw him?
Grumpy, as always.
I suppose one would not take kindly to being punched as he was.
Punched or not, he was as ungrateful as ever.
I shall not keep you any longer. Merci, mademoiselle.
Well, that was enlightening, guys. I've gathered all I need from Madame Van der Bosch and Mademoiselle Rihanna. Should return to the Great Hall. Alright, I need to check the rest of the kitchen, guys. Hold on. There are items here. Pots and pans. I guess there are no butts inside the kitchen. The cook has obviously used them for quite some time, judging by their condition. So, I take it that you don't have any kitchen maids to help you with the pots? To clean the pots? Alright, that is all? Nothing else? I'll see you later, Madame Van der Bosch. Oh wait, there's a doorway there. That leads to where? That leads to the adjacent room. Oh, I didn't check the room, guys. No longer relevant to my current investigation. It's closed off now. So I guess it leads to the salon, the doorway. It's linked together. Alright, I need to go to the garden. So let's go outside. Back to the main entrance. Finding evidence of the figure from last night will, on one hand, confirm I'm not seeing things as Monsieur Sterling suggested, but on the other, pose even more questions must be answered. Alright, expensive lighter. Ooh. A well-made one with the insignia of a military regiment. The Major must have dropped it. Can I check for fingerprints? Can I take it along? Can I not remove it? It is evidence. I guess not. I'll just let it bury in snow, guys. We'll lose that lighter forever. A small trail of footprints in the snow. The Major was seen walking around here yesterday. Faint footprints. Is that like a water pump? Yeah, that is a pump. The water station, guys. Oops. Fallen bird feeder.
Huh.
Has almost disappeared in the snow. I doubt we will see too many birds in these conditions. Okay. Let's pan out or zoom out. So this is the fountain that we saw last night. The character was, a shadowy figure, was walking right beside the fountain. Exit is impossible.
Oh.
The house is completely snowing. It does not look like we shall begin, or we shall be going anywhere anytime soon. We're stuck in here for good, guys. Snow is still falling and I'm hardly dressed for the occasion. What? What? What happened? I automatically went back inside. I'm not done with checking the house. Oh no, I missed my chance! What? Okay, never mind. No! I did not check the fountain yet. Was there nothing over at the fountain? The shadow was walking right by the fountain. What was that about? Did I lose that piece of evidence? Okay, let's pay a visit to Mademoiselle Elizabeth. The butler's pantry. It is a pantry. This is not the kitchen, guys. So it's closed off now. Where can I find Mademoiselle Elizabeth? Staff quarter is off limits too. Alright. We'll go somewhere else. Guess we'll go on to the second floor. But before we do, let's look at the mind map. Any new connections I need to make? We have 3 connections here. Yeah, this can be done over here. Investigate the major's involvement with the blackmail. So, let's start with Madame Cassandra van der Bosch. Cassandra believes the Major was a blackmailer. Angeline disputes the Major being the blackmailer.
What a revelation!
Angeline and Cassandra have different impressions of the Major. There must be a reason for this. Talk to Angeline. Okay. Anything else we can do? Brothers move the body. Okay, let's go talk to Angeline. His red socks were getting wet. He had to return. You are correct, Ray. I'm sure this house is really stinky by now. Everybody is still wearing the same clothes. They have been wearing the same thing for days. There are no bathrooms. People do not take showers inside this house. Everyone is getting smelly. No one has been changing their outfits at all. Yeah, those red shoes do look like clown shoes. I do agree, Juice. Angeline.
Is there something I can help you with, Detective?
Your maman did not describe her friendship with the Major in such a positive light.
You have got the wrong end of the stick, Detective. Maman has snapped at him recently, but it was nothing more than that. It was something to do with the letter. I heard them in the library before Maman shouted and he stormed out of the room past me.
Could it have been the blackmail letter that instigated their argument?
Why would Maman be upset with him over the letter?
Madame is of a very different opinion from yourself regarding his connection with the letters. She believes him to be the author.
That is what she told you? She has always been one to make a quick, if not rash decision, but she cannot truly believe that.
Was the Major aware you had paid the first blackmail letter?
I don't recall telling him directly. I did not want Maman to find out it had been paid. If he knew, surely she would.
Madame believes he may have been behind all the letters, and taking your payment of the first, then used it to pay the second and be the hero in you and your mother's eyes.
I never knew Maman had such an imagination. Where would she get a story like that from?
That is a question I was hoping you may be able to answer.
You have met him. Do you really think he's capable of such a devious plan?
It is a plan only the most crooked and underhanded could create. Is that the Major? I am not so sure.
The more I think on Madame's story, the more ridiculous and obscure it sounds, but that does not mean it can be ruled out. Yeah, I also didn't find him to be the smart type, guys. But if he has someone else telling him what to do, then it is entirely possible.
I shall not keep you any longer. Merci, mademoiselle.
Yeah, I don't find the Major to be the blackmail type. Don't find him capable at all. Hello, Laurie. Welcome to the stream, elite member. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so now that we have talked to Angeline, let's go back to our mind map here. Can I just connect these two?
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me.
Gideon paid off the ransom value. How about these two?
This will not get me any closer.
I just don't see any potential connections here. But there are no more objectives. Do I need to go to the second floor? But what about this one? Investigate the murder. No connections here. I want to try the second floor. I cannot go upstairs, guys. Oh no. Can't even talk to the other folks yet. Well, that means I do have to do the mind map. I have 3 connections here. Gideon paid off the ransom money. Conflicting options.
I must act on thought and fact.
Oh, those two. Angeline disputes the Major being the blackmailer, and Cassandra wasn't happy with the Major. Okay.
Order and method.
What? Not those two?
That is the way to
Oh, wait,
solve
wait,
the
wait, hold on,
problem.
guys. Gideon paid the ransom off. Cassandra wasn't happy with him. How are these two connected? She wasn't happy with the Major because she thinks that he is a blackmailer. And then Gideon paid off the ransom money. Okay, if you say so. I wonder if the blackmail had a greater effect on the relationship than expected. Talk to Angeline again. So, connect this one to something else. Angeline disputes the Major being the blackmailer. And Angeline knew the Major well.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
One cannot be surprised with Angeline and Felix's bond. He's been a figure in her life for so long. A father figure! Angeline attached to the Major. Okay, let's go talk to Angeline.
Is there something I can help you with, Detective?
Was the arrival of the blackmail letter was caused the tension in the Bandam and the Major's relationship?
I'm afraid it had been that way for some time. Maman is not forthcoming with her emotions, as I'm sure you are aware. But I could tell she had not been happy with their arrangement for the last few months.
What gave you that impression?
There was not one particular thing that she expressed. It was just the way she spoke to him and of him when he wasn't present.
I shall not keep you any longer. Merci, mademoiselle.
So the arrival of the first letter, the first ransom letter, really changes things inside this house. The dynamics between the Madame Van der Bosch and the Major. Okay. With one more connection here. Relationship ruined by blackmail. Can I connect these two?
Come, my little grey cells. We must think logically.
Ransom value. So back to the topic here. Investigate the Major's involvement with the blackmail. So the connection has to do with the blackmail. So it's got to be one of these here. One of these notes around Angelina Cassandra. Oh, I got a hint here now. Zachariah was shocked by the Major's corpse. Zachariah was therapized after the war. But this has nothing to do with the blackmail. Right? Come on.
What a revelation!
Have heard of men returning physically from war, but their minds remain on the battlefield. Talk to Gideon. Well, but if that part is inside the same map, that means it is connected, in a way. Okay, let's go talk to Gideon.
If it will help you find the Major's killer, of course.
Your brother was seeing a doctor?
When he returned from the war, he was a different man. Everything became about what he had seen.
I cannot speak from experience, but I can only imagine the horrors he must have witnessed.
The first weeks he would wake in the night, screaming. I found him one night, cowering behind the desk in the study. When I tried to help him out from beneath it, well, it was the first time I had ever feared for my life.
That is not why you two are no longer close?
And not at all, Detective. We were always very different in nature. While I had always wanted to follow an academic path, Zachariah was more of a free spirit. Or at least as free as our father and the laws would allow.
And yet, he ended up in the military. Quite the contrast.
Our father demanded that he at least try to do something with his life. And when some of his friends joined the army, he signed up with them. It wasn't long before he moved out from the family home after his return from the army. I always assumed that he had put the war and everything that came with it behind him and was moving on. Now I see that is far from the truth.
I believe I have gathered everything that is required. Monsieur Sterling will be able to assist me in gaining access to the major study. Sterling is Archibald, right? Well, I hope nothing bad happens to his brother, guys. He's been gone for a while. We haven't seen him in a while. I think you should go check on him. Gideon.
Whatever you need, Detective.
I wish to inspect the major study again.
Certainly, Detective.
And why do I even need to ask for your permission? I am the inspector here, guys. I go wherever I want to go. Is that not the case here? Well, this room is still a crime scene and should have remained untouched, but it looks as though it has been ransacked. What? Someone's been here? Last night? I requested Monsieur Sterling to have the body rewrapped and moved, which has been done, thankfully. What else has gone on in here? He did not lock the door, guys. So what has changed? The papers on the floor? Yeah, these were not here before. Hello, Kunga 5, welcome. The safe is now open. Was it open before? I don't think so. I must admit, side by side, there is a striking resemblance between mere What does that mean? Perhaps such a flattery is the way to win over Madame Vanderbosch. So... and her daughter... Angeline... So the other part of the picture has been ripped out, guys. Look at the edges, like that. So that's a father that is gone. How strange. The Viscount was also present in the picture, but has been folded out. Did not think there was any hostility between the Major and the late Viscount, the Viscount. The frame is too small. They do not have enough money to get a big one. So that's why they ripped the picture out, the left side of the picture.
Oh.
Someone was obviously looking for something in particular in the Major's documents, and these accounts have been thoroughly rifled through. The Major has recently taken out a large loan, and the interest rate is astronomical. But why does he need a loan, guys? Why did he need one? He is living inside his house. Maybe he is planning to moving out. Oh yeah, right. He was going to move out. That's why he needed a new loan. He cannot stand Madame Cassandra anymore. He cannot stand that toxic relationship anymore. So he wanted to move out. But now it's too late. How strange, I could not access this yesterday, but now has been left wide open. Scratches are obvious around the lock. Someone in this house was eager to see the safe's contents. A half-sealed letter addressed to Madame Vanderbosch from the Major. I'm not one to read others' private mail, but under the circumstances... My dearest Cassandra, I feel as though it has been an age since I have been able to set my eyes on you. I have waited for so impatiently. I keep the photograph of us together and the lake close to my heart always. Cannot wait to see how young Angeline has grown. Her beauty will surely soon reach that of her mother's. I hope the gift from the Orient reached you fine. They are really something to behold. The work that has kept me away for so long is drawing to a close, and I will be returning to the continent within the month. At your request, I have found accommodation in the city. It pains me to think of being so close and yet unable to be with you every moment. But if it eases your worry, I shall not continue to question it. I will arrange for a visit to the house. An old friend returning will surely raise minimal suspicions. I understand the Viscount is also currently out of the country. I hope you have not felt the strain of loneliness take over, and it will not be long until we are reunited. Until that day, until the end of my heart is yours, Major Felix Hagan. What? They were an item? Even when the Viscount was alive? It seems that there is a great deal of Madame Vennebosch and the Major's relationship that she has withheld. Oh, there was something going on between those two. It is clear from this letter that their affection for one another has been more than that of a friendship of some time. The mention of young Angeline suggests it may go back as far as 20 years. Maybe he is the real father. Maybe he's a biological father of Angeline? The scandal, guys. This is so scandalous. Oh, wait. What? The photograph again. One more time.
Huh.
But there's nothing to click on here. Can I do a mind map? Investigate the blackmail. Okay, let's go back here. We have two connections. Large sum. The loan is for the amount of 6,000 francs. There is a great deal one could buy with such money. I wonder why he borrowed such a large amount. The Major must have spent some time putting his feelings and plans down on the paper, but why would he not send it? High interest rates. And a large sum.
Is there something I am not seeing?
Was he planning to pay the ransom money with the loan? Guys? 5,000 and 6,000? Oh my god!
Success. I never doubted myself.
He was going to pay the ransom. The Major paid the letter that was addressed to him. He must have been worried enough that something will be released to the public, but what? The Major paid the blackmail ransom. Wow. He paid the letter that was addressed to him. He must have been worried enough that something would be released to the public, but what? Okay, so... okay, not... the family's ransom, guys. This is his own ransom letter. That is addressed to him. Okay, I get it now. So Gideon paid the family's ransom letter, and the Major pays his own ransom letter. Hello Renata, welcome to the stream. I get it now. What are the chances that Gideon sent the ransom letter to the Major, guys? So he used the money received from the Major to pay for the ransom. To pay the family ransom, I mean, guys. So the amount got transferred to the other ransom. From one ransom letter to the other ransom letter. It is possible. Right here, Angeline attached to the Major. Again, he is the father of Angeline.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Yeah. The hidden photos of them along with Angeline's attachment to him proves he cared deeply for them. So it was his picture that's been ripped out, guys. The Viscount was not in the picture. It was the Major. Which one is the connection? This one. Cassandra and the Major's relationship issues. Major care about Cassandra and Angeline.
Magnifique.
I believe the Major would do everything to remain in the comfortable life he's accustomed to, but would he stoop so low as to fake a blackmail letter? But he's not faking it, guys. He took our loan to pay the ransom. That we know already. Yeah, connect these two. Obvious.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
The evidence shows the Major was not the author of the blackmail letter. He's a victim too. Just like Mademoiselle Angeline. Whoever it is that is penning these letters knows a great deal about the many people. I wonder how many more have received similar letters. So the person who wrote the letters are familiar with this family history, guys. The secret inside this family. Oh, that was very juicy.